Hi, I'm Glen Peloso and we're here with CTS and we're looking through a space, largely because what's happening right now is people are not moving quite so much but thinking about renovation. A lot of what you need to do when you think about a renovation is not really worry about how difficult that's going to be and how you can transform your space. Now in this particular space, when we first started looking at it, it was completely pink, completely cut up, not at all what the homeowner was looking for. However, the structure was very sound, the foundation was very sound, it had a good roof, it had good electrical, it had good heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, which made it a great space in a great location. We completely transformed the space by making it exactly what they wanted it to have. What we did was we took out almost all of the walls on the main floor. We made a very small back eating section where they could have dinner and created a hugely functional kitchen with this little island in the middle. Used all of this high gloss cabinetry, which all flip up, which is a really unusual way of doing it. Provided them with tons of storage into the island, a beautiful countertop around, sink, stove. They can entertain and they can cook in a way that has never been done before in this house. What it really used to be was kind of a daycare and kind of a space for a bunch of people, a small family, really immigrant, and now it's much more brighter, it's much more opened up. We have a wine cellar sitting up above. We have all this cabinetry sitting down here, which means that it has an incredible amount of storage that seems all to be hidden really right into the walls, still leaving a huge amount of space in the floor space that we have here. What we did then was, because unfortunately we were stuck with having had a chimney that went right through the center of the house. The house is actually quite old. So what we did was, because we couldn't get rid of it, we decided to clad it and make it a huge feature of this kitchen. So now we have this beautiful glass and stone column that sits in the middle of it like a beacon sitting in the middle of this whole kitchen space. Then we dragged that around and created a space so that we were able to entertain right through into the living room and dining room. Created some chairs here, some beautiful lighting, a bit of a sink. So now, as you host an event in this house, you can not only be functional in the kitchen, but you can also entertain your guests. Now, you don't necessarily want to have your guests always sitting here, but it's nice that they're having a drink. Perhaps there's more people that want to step into the living room. So we've created a space that's very easy and neutral. We use a whole series of black and whites, a big sectional sofa so that if they're sitting on their own, they have no problem whatsoever to lie down, watch a bit of television and relax into this beautiful couch. A glass top table means that we've allowed to feature the carpeting that's underneath, which is this wonderful verdigris black and white carpet, but shines through the glass tabletop. And the fantastic thing about that is it's completely functional. We have a place to put your drink, we have a place to serve food, we have a place to leave a couple of magazines. However, it has no real aesthetic weight. What it does is keep the room really, really open. We take that all the way down to these beautiful chairs that we found. Really a couple of old chairs that we might have thrown in the garbage. Now the fantastic thing about this is, while you think that sometimes you want to be really eco-friendly, this is something that's fantastically eco-friendly because what we did was actually created nothing. We found something that was old and we just renovated it slightly. Great thing about that is nothing has to, we don't have to cut down any trees. There's very little that goes into that kind of creating something that's quite a spectacular piece of furniture now. That's fantastic. Leave a little sitting area over here. The return of the chaise allows you to sit down, relax. You can have a sleep on this couch. It all folds out so that if you happen to have guests a little bigger than this house can afford, you could absolutely sleep 1 or 2 people right here on the sofa in the living room. We take that around to the far side where we've added a bit of an entrance hallway table with a large mirror. And the fantastic thing about the mirror is that it also continues to open up the space so that when you come into the house, you can see one side to the other. It really brightens the space open, takes the space right upstairs, and what you end up with is this fantastic party house. You open the front door, you can see right through to the back of the house. It's a completely lovely space to be able to sit in. And the nice thing is it's exactly the location they want. It's now all the colors and the feel that they want. It's a really sound, structurally, it's a very sound house, and the homeowners are very pleased with it.